Get excited, gents. Let's get this started. Whew. Alright, this is the commish coming to you live from Hamden, Maine. I apologize, I'm not in my hometown of Scarborough. I'm actually up visiting my parents with Griff and Whit, and we are on our 5-year anniversary weekend. We're going to Bar Harbor tomorrow, just the two of us. Grandparents are going to watch the kid. So I'm currently in the guest bedroom at my parents' house getting this video done, because I'm not going to let the league down, and I'm going to get a video in every week. I'm going to make it happen. So let's get right to it, as I am currently shunning my family to be in this bedroom and doing this video. So quick recap, week 1. Great week, some close matchups, some blowouts. That's what you expect. JP, great game. I went to bed honestly thinking it was going to have to be the game of his life to pull that out. And he did it. Carlos Hyde, 33 points. You beat me by like 2 points something, and that was a brutal loss. Just absolutely brutal. I would have beat 70% of the league with my score, and just you and Gerard were the only two people I couldn't beat, and I ended up playing you. Good game. Who else here? Gerard, blowout. Even with Max Julio going off over 30 points, putting up over a third of his team's points, Gerard still got the big win. Ted's team, are they a little bit overrated? Even with their running backs, had a pretty weak showing against Talim, who notoriously does not put up big numbers. Commish with the correct prediction of matchup of the week. Congrats to Robbie. Welcome to the league. He is 1-0. Needs to be taken seriously. Robbie and the commish pulling off some trades before this week. I think it benefited both teams with what we're trying to do. Clearly I'm reeling from that loss and will do anything to win, and I am just now trading away players to try and just win a game and get out of the basement. Great waiver wire moves this week. Everyone's active. I love to see it. Okay, next. Drink of the week. I'm up at my parents' place. I don't have my scotch. I don't have my G-Free beer. What am I drinking? Let's get this on screen for you. Yeah, right there. It is Dominique Kinski. It is a Polish wine/vodka type mixture. There's not going to be much to see on the pour. It's not going to have a head or anything. But it is potent. We're just going to give it a little swirl. It smells dangerous. Sweet, but it's got a kick to it. My sister and dad went over and visited Poland a couple years ago, and they brought back all kinds of good stuff, so we've still got some of that kicking around. So I'm just rolling with some Polish wine tonight. Moving on, girl of the week. I was flipping around HBO the other day, doing some work, and Avengers came on, and then there was another movie with her that came on, so I was like, you know what, I'm going to do Scarlett Johansson this week as Girl of the Week. I don't really know what else to say about her. She's pretty solid. Obviously, she's bringing the heat. And so we're going to throw a couple pics of Scarlett Johansson up there. Now, if anyone has a request for Girl of the Week, please do not hesitate to post it on the league page. Please try and make it respectable, and I will do my best to search out some appropriate photos, as I know people open this page at work, and we'll get her up there on the league page. You know, it can be whatever your particular fetish happens to be. You know, just shoot me the chick and I'll throw her up there. No, Gerard, I am not going to be posting photos of Lisa Ann up there, and no, Angel, you cannot send me photos of the random 21-year-olds that you are banging. I will not be posting them up there either. 4 minutes in, we haven't touched match for the week yet, so let's get there. I don't know if you can see it, but I've got a lot of stuffed animals on this guest room bed. This guy right here is going to be sleeping next to me all night. And we've got a moose in here as well. This is what I'm working with, but no matter, the commish brings you what you want. This is what the people want. Match for the week. With the two winners last week. Big winners, Gerard and JP. Welcome to the big show. Match for the week. So let's break it down. Quarterbacks, Gerard's got Romo, JP's got Matty Ice. Gerard, with Romo, he is 10-7 all time against the Philadelphia Eagles. In those 17 games, he has 20 touchdowns and 15 interceptions. That is a 1.3 touchdown to interception ratio. That is the worst out of all of the teams that Romo plays in the NFC East. He has a 1.68 touchdown interception ratio against the Redskins and 1.95 against the Giants. Loves to air it out against the Giants and does well. So Romo does the worst against the Eagles. That being said, I think he still has a decent game, 21 points, something like that. Matty Ice, I think he's going to do okay. Not as good as Romo. He is playing Giants, I believe, correct? Yes, because they just gave up a big game to Romo last time. So Matty Ice is going to do okay. Not as good as Romo. I'm going to give him 17 points. Come down to the running backs. We got Morris and Sproles for Gerard and Lacy and Hyde for JP. Now Morris is going against St. Louis. Lynch just played them. Went up for 18 touches, 73 yards. Got him 14.9 points because he got some PPR love there with some receptions. Morris is not as good a running back as Lynch, and he also does not catch the ball out of the backfield nearly as much, so I think that's going to drop a little bit. I'm giving him 10 points. Sproles, PPR machine, I actually think he outperforms Alfred Morris this week. Over to JP, Lacy and Hyde. Lacy going against Seattle, rematch, big game. Last week, Benji Cunningham, Malik knows this because Cunningham was on his bench, only had a good game, but because of the PPR status, he did not do good rushing the ball. He was catching passes, and that's where he got his points. So, I don't know. Seattle's got a pretty stout D. Lacy's going to have to make some moves to really get his points up. I'm giving him 10. Carlos Hyde is not getting 33 points this week. I'm sorry, JP. It's not happening. Surprise game. I think he still has a solid game, and I like him for you moving forward down the road. 12 points for Carlos Hyde. Moving down to the receivers, Antonio Brown, stud. He's going to score less than last week. I give him 13 points. You know, PPR, unstoppable. Play him every week. And who else? We got Macklin. Already played 7.2 points. I chose this matchup also because only one player had gone. Didn't score that much, and the projection is very close. It was only actually 1 point right now. JP got some stout receivers with Megatron and AJ Green. Megatron, let's see. He's got 7 TDs versus the Vikings. If we look at the other teams in that division, Green Bay and Chicago, he does the worst against the Vikings as far as touchdown production. Now, that being said, Megatron, the comparison isn't even close. Even though he does the worst against the Vikings, when compared to the rest of the league, there's a 4 touchdown drop-off over his career. So he does score more against the Vikings than any other team in the league, except the other 2 in their division. Expect a mediocre game from him. I'm giving him 10. AJ Green, you know, I'm a ginger. I support all gingers. I can't support Andy Dalton. He's too flighty. No one knows what he's doing. And AJ Green, I feel like I just don't think he's going to get it done for you this week, JP. I'm giving him maybe 9 or 10 points. That's all I can do for you. I'm sorry. Gronk, Gerard at the tight end spot. You got to start him. You know, he's just going to Gronk everybody out there now. Rex Ryan, obviously, is going to scheme for him all week. Look for him to have his drop-off from last week. I'm giving him 13, 14 points. He's still respectable. At least a touchdown, maybe 50, 60 yards, maybe even a 2-point conversion. Who knows? Delaney Walker is a solid play, JP. He's got the questionable tag, but I think he's all set. He practiced today. Similar numbers to last week, 9 or 10 points. He's not going to be able to compete against Gronk, but, you know, it's a solid play on your part. Flex spot, Gerard's got Keenan Allen. Huge week last week. No way he puts up those numbers again. I'm going to give him about 10 points. JP's got Amari Cooper. Good young receiver. Quarterback's been hurt. Cooper's a little bit unproven, and Baltimore D is nasty. I think Cooper has a hard day. Only giving him 7 points in a PPR league. That is tough. That means he's really not going to touch the ball that much. I just don't see it happening. The defenses. I love the defense matchups. Cardinals going against the Panthers D. Both of those teams have good matchups. I see them both getting double-digit points with turnovers, maybe even a punt return or a touchdown or something. I'm calling it a push. I'm giving them both 12 points. I think they're going to both that could make or break the matchup. Whose defense does better? Down to the kickers, I like Bailey a little bit more. I'm giving him 10 over JP's 8. When I tally it up, I come out with a little bit less than the ESPN projections, but the same result. Gerard is the winner, 110 to 97. Gerard goes to 2-0, JP to 1-1. And that's your matchup of the week right there, gents. So we're going on 11 minutes. I'm going to shut it down. I'm going to go back out and visit the family. But get those posts going in. The poll question, only 3 people have responded. That's pretty weak. Let's step up the game. And like I said, any requests for Girl of the Week, send them to me. If you have a specific drink or hard alcohol you would like to request that I drink on a Sunday morning, also send that into the league. And I will touch base with you boys on Sunday. Anniversary will not keep me down. I will be watching the games. I will be checking the league homepage. Let's get after it. Week 2, fantasy football. Good to see you guys again. Go Pats.